Hey, and welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, my name is Bray, and for those who are returning, what's up, y'all? So I'm back with another sustainability type video. I've been wanting to do this literally since the day after I posted my first sustainability video. Okay, guys, like the day I posted it or like the day after I posted it, I kind of find out a lot more information, and I don't know, in a way, it's like I kind of take back some of the stuff I said in the last video. But anyway, we're gonna get into it. So I wanted to start off with my review of the reusable paper towels, guys. So I did end up getting them. This is the package, the Swedish dishcloths. Of course, it came in an eco-friendly box. And here's how they look when they're not wet. Okay, hard. Not hard, but stiff as shit. I would give it 8 out of 10. I actually do love the dishcloths. The positives for me, they definitely absorb. I can use them to like clean off my counter. I use one specifically for the bathroom. It's not like a towel material at all, and these don't smell. Like when they dry hard and they don't have a smell. And sometimes, you know, when towels dry, they have a smell. So that's the reason why I didn't go with like a dishcloth, but more so, I don't know what type of material this is. So there's only one con, and the con is that they do get dirty. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. They get dirty, okay? Like if you clean up, because you know I have a kid, so I'm cleaning up saucy stuff. The sauce stain is on the back. That is the only thing for me. I am not a fan of stains. I hate stains. Even if it's on something that I use. And so I've been thugging with this dishcloth because I know what I've used it on. But like hypothetically, if I went over someone else's house and I saw this dishcloth, I would never fucking touch it. So this is how it looks when it dries, because they give you little clips to hang it. And this is the back. Like obviously I've cleaned up my kitchen with this, but for me, this is dirty. I hate seeing it. When I hang it up like where I can't see the back, because it's fucking disgusting to me. So that would be the only con. I would say like next time if I was to get some dishcloths, I would definitely get black. That way any stains, I can't see them. But the way that you clean these is you pretty much just boil them. I put a little bleach in it, and it does kind of get some of this stain off, but I put a little bleach in mine, and you know, boil it for like 3 to 5 minutes and you're good to go to reuse it. So yes, I would give it 8 out of 10 stars. Oh shit, I just remember another con. Another con that I have is you can't use these on food. So if you're cooking like bacon, if you're cooking anything greasy, there is no way to sop up the grease, okay? So at the end of the day, you're still going to be using paper towels. Like I still have a roll of paper towels that I have to use because I cook food with grease, and it's like I'm not gonna have all that greasy food just on my plate. So does it really save me from using paper towels? No. Do I use less paper towels? Yes. And then I still thought about the fact that when I have company, my company is not gonna, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'm not wiping my hands on this. And plus, I feel like these are personal. I don't want people wiping their hands on this, wiping their mouth on this after they ate. For company purposes, you still need to have paper towels, okay? So again, I give it 8 out of 10 just because of the two cons that I stated. But you know, just for simple cleaning around the house, it's definitely recommend. So now that the review is over, I'm gonna get into why I believe sustainability is part a scam. I wouldn't say scam like all out sustainability is not worth it, but what I mean is some products that are marked as sustainable, okay? So I do believe you can be sustainable by reusing things, by, you know, instead of buying plastic bottles, You can buy a reusable cup instead of, you know, throwing away plastic. You can recycle plastic. You know, I believe in sustainability as far as that goes. Now, the day after I posted that video, I did research. Like, it just hit me like a bag of rocks. I was like, Google, does sustainable products decompose in the landfill? No, they don't. If you're using sustainable products, like the products that I showed on the last video, like the sustainable sponges that are supposed to like break down, the sustainability bags, the compost bags, all that, that stuff does not break down in the landfill. You literally have to compost to be able to break down sustainability sponges and all that good shit that I showed you. Like, they say these are biodegradable. Great. But you have to compost it. You can't just like, oh, let me throw this in the trash and it's going to decompose at the landfill. That is false. And so when I was doing a lot of my research, it was just like they failed to say that these products only have to be composted. I mean, maybe people who are into this deep already know, but as a new person coming into this, you have to let us know that, hey guys, this is biodegradable, but it has to be composted. So I was under the impression that, oh, I get all these sustainable products. If I throw them in the trash, they will decompose at the landfill. And that's false, because since there's no oxygen, the sustainable products literally decompose at the same rate as the other products. So like, it's almost pointless. And I was watching a couple videos about basically how some people feel like sustainability is a scam. Y'all know, once brands get a hold of certain names like sustainability, or, you know, like when it's Pride Month, they overdo it just so that they can make sales, okay? So I learned that unless you're composting, you might as well just go ahead and buy the original product. And I mean, I would compost, but you know, I live in an apartment, and unless you're gardening or you have a place to actually dump the compost after you're done with it, it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pointless. If you dump the compost in the trash, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's pointless. I learned, like, I am just better off buying the original products, or I'm just better off buying products that I can reuse. So yeah, since the last video, I definitely have recycled more, and I love that, because my trash used to fill up, but that was because I realized a lot of the products that I was throwing away belong in a recycling bin, because, you know, plastic takes up, like, milk cartons, all that shit takes up a lot of space in the trash. So I have been able to reduce some of my waste as far as recycling instead of just throwing it in the trash. But I just wanted to come back on here and just debunk that last video. Now, if you're into composting, do your thing. It seems fun, but again, if you're not gardening, and I don't garden, it's kind of just pointless. I'm done with trying to purchase quote-unquote sustainable products that are not things that I can reuse. But if I'm in a store trying to choose between a regular sponge and a biodegradable sponge, you might as well just go ahead and just buy the original product. My only thing is, I really feel like sustainability is about being mindful about the things you buy. It's not necessarily about freaking camera died. But anyway, we was finna finish this video anyway. I just pretty much learned that regardless, a lot of stuff is gonna go to the landfill. And I watched this really cool documentary about like the landfill, and I don't know, I was pretty intrigued by it, because I've just never really thought about what happens to our trash once we throw it out. And like, watching that documentary, it is a lot of fucking trash in this world, and I understand what they mean about we have to be sustainable now to basically protect future generations, because the landfills are fucking ridiculous. They're just packing that trash on top of each other. That is just, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's easier ways to do it, but I don't know, y'all. I'm not really trying to get into overthinking about the trash, because it's just so crazy how the shit that we throw away literally we don't think about what happens to it after we throw it away, but it's really out there existing for years after we've discarded it from our home. Do not go out and buy biodegradable products unless you're trying to compost, okay? But I do believe that you should recycle. You should be mindful of the stuff you buy. If it's something that you know that you're gonna throw away within 2 weeks, maybe it's not worth it. I'm finna get out of here. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day. Like the video if you haven't, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. I appreciate the support as always, and I'm gonna catch y'all next time.